My desire to be in the gym regularly and to have done that for decades is, yes, to be physically healthy. And specifically, I've always thought that it'd be really nice to be able to throw the ball around with my grandbabies when I'm in my 90s or my great grandbabies. I want to be a healthy person. And anyone who's in the gym regularly will tell you that it's as much, if not more, a mental thing than a physical thing. That's for sure. But when you've been in the gym a long time, as I have, you have to survive your midlife crisis years. In your 40s and 50s, there is a tendency toward wanting to prove yourself. I would be lying if I told you I never had those moments where I put too much weight on a bar to outlift the teenagers next to me or even the young lady next to me. I've had those moments. And recently, there was a young guy, probably in his 40s, that was putting way too much weight on the bench press. There were a few of us standing around kind of looking sideways, watching him. Not only did he put way too much weight on the bar, but he didn't have a spotter. He didn't ask anyone to help. And sure enough, he got the bar off the rack. His arms are shaking and boom, the bar comes crashing down on his chest. And a couple of us run over, lift the bar up so that he can get out from underneath it. One of the things about what we call MLC lifts or midlife crisis lifts is they're unnecessary. There's really nothing there to prove. We each have limitations. I will never be able to lift 300 pounds on a bench press, ever, unless somehow God supernaturally empowers me with that ability. I don't. I'm okay with pursuing excellence, pursuing gains, trying to be better. As anyone in the gym knows, form is better than the amount of weight you lift. It's the ability to lift well rather than the amount of weight you lift, except if you're a competitive weightlifter, which of course I'm not. Here's the point. Pursue growth, pursue excellence, pursue improvement, but you and I should also be okay with our limitations. The guy on the bench press benching 300 pounds, I can't do that, but there may be some things that I can do that he can't do. Okay. And I say that in the context particularly also of social media, which has a deep undercurrent of competition. We don't have to be the most beautiful, the most creative, the smartest person on the planet. It's okay to be human. It's okay to be who we are and kind of get through that midlife crisis of proving ourselves. It's not worth the energy. It's not worth the effort. Again, I'm not saying that we should acquiesce to mediocrity. I'm not saying that at all. I think we should always be in a mode of growth mentally, physically, but it's okay to be the person who can't lift 300 pounds. Anyway,